Hello, you guys. Come on in. If you can hear me okay, say hello. Let me know you can hear me. I'm going to do a little sharing. This is my first live of 2026. God placed it on my heart to come on here, y'all. So if you guys are on, hello, Miss Jasmine. And the white flag I can't give. How you been doing, Jasmine? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Hold on, y'all. Let me share the live. A lot of people ain't know I was going live. I moved by the spirit, though. I know a lot of y'all. A lot of my people is struggling. A lot of people is going through it. I am blessed and highly favored. You know, life been lifing, but you know, all is well. Finna do a little sharing. And we gonna get this party started. Hope everyone is blessed on this blessed Thursday, this thankful Thursday. I hope everyone has been doing well. This is my first live of 2026. I have not been live in probably about 2 or 3 months, I want to say. It's been a minute. So yeah. Just hopped on to do a quick mental health check on you guys. I will start back doing my live shows. I will start back doing my Kim Gracious Jewels and Accessory live shows as well. So, Miss Jasmine, do you still go live? I do not. Oh, you need to send. I don't know if I'm following. Y'all, I don't know what's be going on with this mic, but it be getting on my damn nerves. But yeah, you're gonna have to send me your new YouTube channel. As I said, I was hopping on here. I wanted to check on everybody. 2026, the end of 2025 has been a hard year for everybody. I know a lot of people are suffering, a lot of people are having financial struggles, a lot of people are having loss, a lot of people are experiencing a lot. Come on in, y'all. As you come in, make sure you say hello. Let me know how you doing. I just hopped on here momentarily to be an inspiration for someone that may be going through the storm. Just know that God is not going to put too much on you that you cannot bear, and this too shall pass. This season is just a season for a reason. Y'all, please excuse Chico. I think he barking at the DoorDash person. I forgot to get some tissue. So come on in, say hello. Hold on, yeah. So, as I was saying, life has been happening. I want you guys to remember, if you a person of strong faith, I want you to get in your Bible. Now is the time to strengthen your faith up as strong as it has ever been. You want to make sure that your faith walk is strong. You want to make sure that your faith walk is strong. You want to make sure that people are going through breakups. Um, People are going through just a lot of changes. And I'm just on here to encourage you guys. If any of you guys know, I've been through the tsunami, I've been through earthquakes, I've been through all of it. And by the grace of God, I'm still standing. Recently hurt my wrist. Um, and so I am down for about 2 weeks until it heal, but usually this is how grateful the lesson is. Usually I let it get me down. I can't do nothing. Shit, I got another arm. I got another hand. So the show keeps on rolling. This train gonna keep on rolling, because if you hurt yourself or you going through something and you in a bad mental space, it makes whatever you going through, whether it's an ailment, a health condition, or whatever, it makes whatever you going through 10 times worse if you not in the right mental capacity. So I said, oh, it's hurt. I gotta wear this. I gotta wear this brace. Gotta go back to the doctor in 2 weeks. Hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna keep on pushing. This train gonna keep on rolling. That's growth and that's healing. Because as I said, I usually will get so down. It'll be such a bomber. Crying over spilled milk. It's hurt. It ain't gonna get unhurt. So I'm gonna keep on marching and keep moving on. And I hope that lesson is a blessing to somebody out there that is having a hard time of just getting up and showing up. But also, I want you guys to know that it's okay to not be okay. Hey, Sharon, sis. Sometimes we walk around and we be pretending to be okay. And the truth is, we dying in the inside. It's okay to not be okay. But it's never okay to give up. So I just want to God dropped it in my spirits on my way coming from the doctor. Get on and be a blessing and an encouragement to somebody. Get on and let people know what never giving up looks like. And I've lost, like, in the last 6 months, y'all. It's been hell. But by the grace of God, I've gotten through it. I've gotten through it. And so whatever you going through, it may seem like there's never an end in sight, but there is. Whether you dealing with loss of a loved one, or financial issues, maybe dealing with a breakup in a relationship or a marriage, or your kids, you and your kids might be into a family issues, whatever the issue may be. Take it to the king. If you have strong faith, take it to the king. If you're not a faith-based person, talk to someone, because we all have needed someone. And it's okay, as I said, to not be okay. So, um, Fix Your Crowns will be coming back. I also will be bringing back, I don't know, a lot of you guys that has been following me for quite some times know I had a show called Unworldly Perspectives. Unworldly Perspectives will be back. My first segment will be preparing you guys for all of this changes that y'all president has made. Not my president, he's y'all president. I don't fool with the guy. But a lot of people don't know his ugly big bill, everything that is really entailed in that big bill, and how it will impact you and your family. So, I will be doing a segment on unworldly perspectives. I also will have some Trump supporters because I like to get perspectives from each side. I am a Democrat, but I would like to get some Republican. I do have some Republican friends. I do have some Republican friends. So I do have some Republican colleagues that I would like to get their perspective on their president. And a lot of them is not happy with some of the things that he's doing. Because when he first got on, he lied about some of the things that he wouldn't do. Just lie, 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 lie. That's all he do. So I will be doing a segment on that. I will bring back dissecting the cases as well. And I will dive into a lot of the news topics as well. So I've been away for a while, but this time a lot of y'all been asking me when am I going live again. I will be back. So this is my prayer to you guys. Whatever you may be going through, pray about it. Continue to pray about it. Find you someone that you know for a fact loves you. Because let me tell y'all what I've learned through my different trials throughout this last year. When you going through something, people will expose themselves of whether they're really truly for you or not. When you going through something, people will reveal to you whether they were a user and a taker, or whether they were someone there for a season, or or were they put in your life to be there permanently. Because some people are just seasonal. Some people are users and takers. And you'll be able to tell the difference when you stop giving. You'll be able to tell. And then some of my people out there that are givers. I'm a giver. I'm always pouring into somebody. I'm always wanting people to be okay. And I had to take a look and say, wait a minute. You pouring into everybody else? Have you poured into yourself today? What have you poured into yourself? Stop pouring into people and leaving your cup empty. Because a taker will take all they can, and they're not going to care about anything you got going on. They're not going to care. They're not even gonna ask you how they doing. But the minute you how you doing, but the minute you don't ask he or she how they doing, they have the audacity to act like you've done them something wrong. But if you need them to even act like they care, they ain't nowhere to be found. We have to set the example of how we allow people to treat us. Can't nobody continuously treat you wrong unless you allow them to. And that's whether they're a friend, a boyfriend, husband, wife, family, whatever. Can't nobody treat you wrong unless you continue to allow it. You have to love yourself enough to know what you will and will not put up with. I put up a post today. Stop allowing people to drain you dry and leave you spiritually and mentally bankrupt. And a lot of us have been there. A lot of us has done it. Stop doing that. Because a lot of you guys that's listening now are gonna go back and watch this replay is emotionally and mentally depleted. Emotionally and mentally depleted. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, stop allowing people to do that. So I hopped on here to let you guys know. A lot of you guys have been inboxing me. I do not check my messenger, y'all. If you need to reach me, hit my phone. I do not check messenger hardly, because I got some people that thinks it's okay to. I had to block and report another guy's page today that hopped his trifling behind on there with some nudes. um so I don't really be on my messenger, so hit my phone up. But I am doing well. God be the glory. I've experienced a lot of loss, but I am so blessed and highly favored that God still favors me. Despite my mistakes, despite my shortcomings, God still favors me. Hello, protect your peace, love. How are you? So I am blessed. Despite it all, through the mess. Sis, I hurt my wrist. I'm a one-hand bandit, but I'm still standing. I just hopped on here. How you doing, love? To check on everybody. I know a lot of you guys have been checking on me, seeing how I'm doing. I'm great. I still have some hard days, as I'm sure you guys do as well. I miss my brother immensely. Um, it's tough. Um, Heard it at work, sis. I got a grade 2 sprain, wrist sprain. I didn't even know they had grades. Drink for tonight, y'all, is a mixed daiquiri. Over there on Hearn Avenue, it's a new liquor store. Well, it ain't new, it's about a year old. But they do 2 for 1. So I put the other one in the freezer because we might be locked in. We might be froze in, honey. So I hope you guys went out and got your supplies, your water. I know in Kroger's, people then bought all the damn meat. Hardly was no bread, water. Make sure you guys get your essentials. Get you guys some soup. Let me tell y'all what soup does. Get y'all some soup with meat in it. If your power goes off and you have soup is not that cold, it's still something you can eat. Get you some sandwich meat, something that doesn't require you to have a stove so you guys can still eat. And invest into your generator. And now, if you guys go with Generac, remember, you got to have your coins ready if you go with Generac. Generacs are high. Do your research on what generator is best for your house. Don't just go out and buy anything, because it may not be able to do what you need it to do. So you need to consult with someone that knows about generators. Also, if before this freezing weather come, if you got water in your radiator in your vehicle, go get it out of there. If you don't want to tear your car up, get that water out of your radiator. Make sure you cover up your faucets outside. They sell those covers at Home Depot. So it's a lot that you can do to prevent it from being a hot mess. There's a lot you can do to prevent it from being a mess. So go cover up them pipes to keep your stuff dripping or something to prevent your stuff from freezing up. And like I said, I ain't gonna be on here long. I just wanted to hop on here, let you guys know, no matter what, keep fighting. As I said before, it used to be a time if something happened, like for an example, my wrist is killing me, but usually I'll give up. I'll be soaking in my misery. But I'm up with my one hand making it happen. Period. Life goes on. And so once you develop that mind state, once you get to a healing point, then that'll come easy to you. So I pray everybody continues whatever you may be going through. You continue to pray about it, give it to the King. Like I said, get you somebody you can trust. If you need somebody to talk to that you know ain't gonna tell your business. Because everybody ain't your friend. Some people you be talking to as frenemies. Mean they are pretending to be a friend, but they really an enemy. They're really just talking to you to get information on you to use against you. Or they may be befriending you because they jealous of you and they really want your spot. So I tell any woman or man, heal before you make any decision. That way, if you make a decision when you've healed, you're not making a decision out of hurt. You're going to make a better decision in your healed mind frame than you is in a trauma mind frame. Absolutely protect your peace. You got to take one step at a time. Everybody. A lot of people are dealing with financial issues, trauma, loss of a loved one. A lot of people are grieving. People are leaving this earth at a very fast rate. You can just talk to somebody and getting a call the next day that they are gone. That's why you got to treat people right while they're here. That way you don't live with no regrets. Make sure people know that you love them. I always tell people that you love, hey, I love you. Have a good day.
Hey guys.
So, to everyone that has lost someone recently, my deepest and sincerest condolences to you. There is no timeline on grief. I know what has helped me in grieving my brother and my other losses that has recently occurred is to remember them in a good light. And also, how would they want me to be if they were still here? I know my brother didn't like when I was sad. He didn't like when I worried. He didn't like when I allowed stuff to get me down. So to honor him, I make sure I get up and I show up. 2026, if anything bothers me, I tell myself, nope, show up, get up still. That's okay. Get up still. Get up. Because if you don't tell yourself, you'll be sucked into that black hole of depression. And people are so busy with their lives right now, people that won't even pay attention to the fact that you are down and out. Like I said, start paying attention to people when you go through something. Like I said earlier, some people can't even ask you how you doing, how you feeling, how's your day. But the minute you don't sow into them and ask them how they day going, how you feeling, how they feeling, or whatever, then they want to act like you done did something to them. Them kind of people are master manipulators, and y'all need to stay far, far away from them. Every second, every minute that we live life is not getting no longer for us. It's a second and a minute and a day off of our life. Do not spend your time with no damn buffoonery. Don't spend your time with no buffoonery, and give your time to someone that's going to cherish the most precious thing that we have. Time is non-negotiable. And in 2026, I make a big effort not to waste my time on nothing that is not going to benefit me, bring me joy, or disturb my peace. Those are my big three things. And if it disturbs my peace, it leaves me more empty than it leaves me full. I ain't gonna do it no more. And that person will not be around me anymore. You're right, protect your peace. You have to encourage yourself. You have to be your biggest cheerleader, y'all. You have to be your biggest cheerleader. You have to be your biggest cheerleader. If you are not your biggest cheerleader, I want you to take a look in the mirror every day. Tell yourself you're beautiful and you are worthy until you start believing it. The most brokest woman or man is a person that has self-doubt. Self-doubt and not lacking self-assurance will cause you to make a lot of bad choices. It also will cause you to allow the wrong people in your life because you're looking for something that you don't have within. Now, y'all already know I ain't talking to y'all about something I heard. I'm talking to y'all about something that I've had to go through to get to. I've had to go through the storm to learn how to dance in the rain. And so that's why everything I go through, I try to use it as a testimony to bless somebody else. So, to all of my kings and queens out there that has lost somebody recently, there's no timeline on grief. But just know, if you continue to live the right way, you will see he or she again, if that's what you believe. If you're going through a breakup, it may hurt right now. But if that person was not the person that God intended for you to be with, I promise you, you will meet somebody else and it will get better, whether you're a woman or a man. It is somebody out there for everybody. It's somebody, if you're a woman, for you to complete that re-up. And don't you settle for no secondhand treatment until you get what you deserve. And only you know what you deserve. What you may want may not be what someone else may want, and that's okay. We were all created differently for a reason. So what may work for you may not work for somebody else. If you're going through financial struggles, sit down, come up with a plan. If you have money coming in, where are you spending it at? Maybe you can invest in something. Maybe you can get with someone that has a good financial literacy to help you come up with a plan. And before y'all president take a lot of these different grants and fundings out there, it is grants and funding out there for you that is available. I will start teaching the credit classes again. I repaired my credit, y'all. I was a victim of identity theft. Another testimony. I repaired my credit to the point I was able to purchase me another car. If I want to take out some equity in either one of my properties, I can do so. Um, because I built my credit score up to where it needed to be. So no bank could say no. Credit is everything right now. Also, to my community out there, people are leaving this earth, as I said, at alarming rates. It's a funeral every day. If you love your people, have that conversation. Do you have life insurance? If you do not, let me help you find some. And they have insurance out there now where it doesn't matter about your health. So people cannot use that, and it's very affordable. If they can't afford it and you can't help them pay that every month, it'll save you and your family heartache by having to start a GoFundMe account or sell everything and all of that foolishness. That is the most hardest thing you can go through when someone passes away. Happen to find money to bury them. I personally do not want a funeral, will not have a funeral. I want to be cremated. I don't want no fake people standing over me pretending to love me. Good day and goodbye. I'll probably come about the casket and slap the hell out of somebody. Especially when they do this mess on Facebook where they show you text messages. I don't never know why that trend started. What the hell are you showing screenshots of y'all text messages for? What is that proving? I have no idea. But that is the most fakish stuff I've seen. But people do that. And I don't want people taking no picture of me in a casket. I have a little girl. I don't want her to be seeing that image floating around. And it's just so many different trends that has came in our community that's just too much. And I don't want to be a part of it. I done had enough fake people around me while I'm alive. I don't want your fake asses around me when I'm dead. Goodbye. Private service, cremate me, put my ashes out in the world. I spent half of my life in a box, afraid of a lot of things because I've went through trauma, domestic violence, all of that. I do not want to spend my afterlife in a box. But y'all need to have those conversations with your people, because I'm seeing too many people on Facebook happen to start GoFundMe accounts. But when they get their income taxes, they finna go buy a car. They finna go buy some Jordans, TVs, and all that. But if they die tomorrow, they ain't got no will and they ain't got no life insurance. Hope it makes sense. So, Unworldly Perspectives will be back, as I said. That topic, I think I really need to educate people on this big, ugly bill. It's horrible. I am waiting to get the schedule for my guests, my Republican guests, so they can give you guys their perspective on their president. Fixing Your Crowns. The next show, I've had a couple of ladies that has reached out to me about domestic violence, wanting to tell their stories. I will do some shows still on domestic violence, but I won't do a whole lot of them, y'all. Once you have healed, once you've healed from something, you don't want to stay in it. Once you've overcame something, you don't want to dwell on it too much. But it takes a minute to get there. And I don't want to diminish anyone's feelings that hasn't got there yet. But once you healed and forgave yourself from putting yourself in that position to be harmed, and once you've accepted it and went through therapy and you okay, the worst thing you can do is continue to relive it. So I will do some of the shows just to make sure some of you queens or kings out there have a voice. But I will not do a whole lot of concentration on domestic violence, just simply because I want to give the victims out there a reason to get up. I want to show people out there that has went through something like that on what a two-time survivor of domestic violence looks like. How you get up and how you stay up. How you make better decisions in your healed mind than you will in your depressed mind, in your trauma-filled mind. So I'd rather give you the healed version than the unhealed version, because the unhealed version is not going to help somebody that's trying to learn how to love themselves again, how to get back up, how to figure out why would they go back and condemn themselves from going back, and all of those different emotions. So I'll cover a lot, but just not too much of that. And that is my reason why. But we will do a lot more discussions on health. I know protect your peace. Did you still want me to do the segment on better taking better care of your health? Now that is important. Health as well. I've lost a total of 33 pounds. I am trying to lose 27 more. I had gotten when I went through my trauma and couldn't do much. I had got the heaviest I had ever been in my whole entire life, to the point where I was threatening to become pre-diabetic. My numbers was at a 6. So I begged my doctor to allow me an opportunity to lose weight first. I didn't want to go on the metformin. I did not want to go on anything. I said, mine's is bad eating habits, feeling sorry for myself, and weight. So I began to lose the weight. I started eating. And for 3 weeks, I took sugar completely out of my diet. I did not eat anything sugary. I didn't drink sodas, any of that. I went back for my month checkup. My numbers had went down. I was no longer considered threatening in the pre-diabetic range. And so I will do one of my first segments will be on health. Some of you guys may have injuries where you cannot do anything. They do have chair exercises. I will be sharing a link for that. Uh you can do 10,000 steps, y'all. This is what I do. With my busy schedule, I do 10,000 steps a day. If I haven't gotten it done through the first beginning of the day, I get home and I walk up and down my hallway, all around my house until whew, I've gotten my 10,000 steps. It keeps my heart pumping, and I'm also shedding pounds. I do not eat after a certain time, and I don't overeat. Now, I had to cut down on my seafood because it can cause gout. And it also raises your cholesterol levels as well. That sodium, too, also have you retaining fluid. And if any of y'all know me, me and Destiny will tell some seafood up, honey. I love me some crab legs, shrimps, seafood balls. I used to do them at least once a week. Now I only do them maybe once a month. But it's really about knowing your body. Some of these things that we are ailing with, high blood pressure, diabetes, it can be controlled with your stress and what you're putting in your body. Us as women and men, women, you can tell if you living hard, not eating right outwardly first. It starts to deal with your appearance. Then inward. Men's, theirs go in and then out. They have the high blood pressure, heart attacks, all of that. And then it starts affecting their appearance. But you don't want to be 30 and looking like you 75. So health is definitely wealth. And I'll give you guys some tips. Protect your peace. I need to go back and get that picture that you sent of that machine you got. I need to try to get me one of them. You finna start sour soup and black seed bitters. I need to look that up. What is that good for? Oh, let me tell y'all, if y'all got an injury or something, keep your hand up. Like, especially if you got an injury to your wrist, Because if you put it down and that blood go down, baby, listen, that hurt. What is that good for, Shine? Since you're going to need to share that with me. But yes, since I've been eating better, I don't feel sorry for myself and I get up off my ASSS, honey. I feel like Stella got her groove back. I don't feel like my energy is down. I don't feel all like somebody then sucked the life out of me. My mental clarity is great. I think better. I don't feel overwhelmed and all of that. Change your mindset and taking better care of me. Because you get one body and and how long you take better care of it is how long it'll take care of you. Oh, blood pressure and stuff. Yeah, I was dealing with high blood pressure at one time too. They had put me on high blood pressure medication. I said, oh, no, no. I'm in my early 40s. Oh, no. Oh, hell no. Let me get myself together, babe. Nope. So I got that stress out of my life. I got some fools out of my life. I meet people where they at. You don't call me, I ain't gonna be upset. I know life is happening. We'll talk when we talk. But if you acting funny and it ain't just life is lifing, then don't expect to talk to me. Period. Yeah, I need to look into that. I need to get some of that. But yeah, if you can afford to get you a bike, get you a bike. Like I said, when I do the show, I'm going to share. It's a machine that Protect Your Peace has gotten as well off Amazon. That's good. Um, different regimens. Juicing is very, very good. Um, and for breakfast, what I've started doing instead of going to go get those breakfast plates, I've started getting those smoothies that's mixed with vegetables and all of that. And I got a juicer. I gotta just start making time to juice my own stuff. But I got a juicer. Cucumbers is really, really good for water retention, because my ankles used to be so swole. And since I've adopted a better way of eating, my ankles don't be all puffy and swole. I'm not retaining fluid. Like I said, now I can drop it low and pick it back up. My knees is coming back. So yeah. You don't want to feel old. You may be getting old, but you don't want to feel old. And that's all on how you taking care of yourself. Now, if you have a medical condition, that's something different. And I'll be sharing different things that you can do to keep your blood pumping, keep your heart strong if you have some type of physical limitations as well. But also, it's important for meditation, y'all. Let me tell y'all one thing about meditating. Pick you 1 hour at least out of your day. Well, you not doing no cellular devices. You got the kids to bed. Whatever it is that you need to do, where you are one with yourself, and you just exhale and inhale. Pray if you need to or whatever, but you don't need to have no TV on, no nothing, for you to just get it all out. Decompress is very important. If you are a person with a busy schedule, you gotta find you some time to decompress. Intermittent fasting is very good. Intermittent fasting is very good. Any fasting that is going to make you whole again and bring something to you instead of taking something away is excellent. It's always excellent. Once stuff slow down, I am about to be putting together a retreat. I went on one with my sister and another ministry. We had went to a cabin. It was in South Louisiana somewhere, and we couldn't have no cellular devices. It was for a day or two, and we did different activities and all of that, and we just, prayed and got to know each other. I am putting together that with a good friend of mine, and I think it'll be good for a lot of people to just get away and decompress. So, yeah. Yep. I'll be working on that as well. But yeah, I will start going live simply for the fact a lot of people was thinking I was down and out, depressed and just couldn't do nothing. I don't know. But really I was taking the time to pour into myself as much as I pour into other people. I just decided to take the time to pour into myself because I realized I was pouring into other people's cups and mine stayed empty. Stayed empty. And so now I take care of me first before I will even attempt to take care of anybody else. And I've definitely learned the word no. And I let my nose be strong nose. Because people will use you till they can't use you no more. They'll use all your goodness. And then how some people is, you'll be so good to them, they'll bless somebody else with your goodness. Instead of being good to you back, they'll take your goodness and bless someone else with their goodness. Especially if you're in a relationship, whether you're a female or a male. Stop pouring into relationships and they not pouring into you back. And then you been to build them up, got them where they need to be, and they take what you done built up and they'll go give it to the next man or woman. The devil is a lie. We gonna build each other up or there won't be no building. And if we ain't building towards marriage and union, I ain't building you up nothing. We gotta stop doing husband and wife things on a girlfriend and boyfriend budget. We gotta stop it. Cause you ain't doing nothing but depleting yourself. We gotta stop doing it. So before you give all yourself to people, start holding just a little bit to make sure he or she is worthy of all you giving. And that ain't got nothing to do just with a relationship. That's with family, friends, or anybody else. So my motto for the day, love yourself enough for you to properly be able to love someone else. Take care of you. Pour into you. Make sure the people that make sure you good is good and the rest of them pray for them and keep it moving. We don't have no time to overpour anymore. Don't have enough time in your life left to pour into something that's filling up and ain't giving you a little bit to drink, leaving you thirsty and throat hurt. Period. So y'all be on the lookout. I gotta pay for my CapCut subscription. I will be doing some changes. Unworldly Perspectives will be back. If you know somebody that's a Republican that want to talk, that's a Donald Trump supporter, that want to come on the show, please send them my way. Unworldly Perspectives is about everybody's perspective, not just mine. But when you come, you better have your facts together because I'm going to have mine. I'm gonna repost one of the shows, y'all, that a lot of y'all didn't get a chance to see. If Tiara's on, she remember this she remember this pastor. And we were debating about relationships. And I ate them up, y'all. So I'm gonna repost that show. It's still on my YouTube page. I'm gonna repost it so you guys can see it. So y'all can kind of get a taste of what Unworldly Perspectives is about. It's very uncensored. It's uncensored. People are able to speak their mind however they want to speak it. But they better come with facts. We had one show I talked about child support. Whether you think the child support laws should be revised or not. A lot of people got on and told their story. One was married and somebody was garnishing her husband's check, but he was taking care of the child. Now, if you that type of baby mama, you real trifling. A baby father, you got men that put women on child support too. You trifling. If that parent is taking care of their child financially and being in their child's life, and you have the damn audacity to go do child support, you're bitter and you're tacky. Now, for the ones out there that ain't taking care of they child, go down there fast, quick, and in a hurry. Whether it's a female or a male, and get the support you need. So fast. But I'm about to get off here. Y'all, I have to make sure Destiny gets in that bed, honey, because if I don't, she'll be up. And then when it comes in the morning, she'll act like she is so tired and sleepy, can't go to school because she's tired and sleepy. No. So, Unworldly Perspectives, I'm going to try to do it for this coming week. Have a blessed night. Protect your peace. I will be getting with you. I'm going to be texting you on some of the topics you want me to go over as well. Fixing Your Crowns will be back. We're going to do the health topic first because I think a lot of people has already fallen off their New Year's resolution on getting healthy. And as I said, health is wealth. So a lot of times people will join in and do it if they see you doing it. Monique's movement is a good one too, but I'll go over that when I come back. So let people know that has been asking whether I'll be going live or not. I am back going live. Jasmine, have a good night as well, love. Make sure you send me your new page so I can follow you and check out your live shows as well. I'm finna go take me something, y'all. My wrist is aching, and make sure Destiny gets in the bed. Y'all have a blessed night, and I will see you soon if it's God's will. Y'all take care. Good night.